How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam. I also go by RubyT. And today you join me for episode 9 of the Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke. If you haven't seen the other episodes, why not? There's a playlist. It's in the description. Go watch them. Because they're good fun, and this game is hard, as we have learned, but we're going okay. Last time out, we lost Happy, who was our good friend Dom Fan, and whilst we were very sad about it, it was time to press on because we had Maylene, the 4th gym leader, the fighting gym leader, to take on. And she is the first gym leader with properly EV trained Pokemon, I think, because since we can now properly EV train our Pokemon as well. So, yeah, we switched the side around. We brought in some new faces. We took out some faces who I thought may not do so well. Gyarados might seem like a weird one, but so many Pokemon in that fighting gym have Thunder Punch, so I thought it was just safer this way. So we had our new crew, and we headed off to the daycare to go and train them up as best we could. There's all sorts of ways you can train up Pokemon in the daycare. It's literally the best thing ever. I wish one of these existed in like the real Pokemon games. It would be so amazing. Because you can literally just take on like 6 Abras in a row. You know, like if you don't want to get too much experience points, you can just take on the Abras and gain the special attacking EVs that you need. And if you want to take on them and get experience points, you can take on the Alakazams. It's just literally so useful. I mean, like you can get max EVs in minutes. It's so good. So Nibbler evolved into Altaria, which is Fairy and Dragon in this game. Lollipop evolved into Gengar, meaning he was big and strong and ready to take on the fighting gym. We are feeling good. I say that again, we were feeling good. Everything was looking good. And it was time for us to take our leave from the daycare and go take on the fighting gym. Everyone was at level 38 because 39 is the cap for this gym. That's our own cap that we put on. You know, other people don't want to do that, and that's fine, but we like to put a level cap on the gym if we can. So suddenly we were in Veilstone City, and it was time to go down to the gym and take on the challenges that await us before we get to Maylene. Once we arrived in Veilstone City and we approached the gym, I genuinely had my heart in my mouth for a minute because I thought we were getting jumped. And I hadn't prepared for it, and I was absolutely not okay with this. But thankfully, it was just a silly bit of dialogue, and then like Crash Awake comes out. But Jesus, I was like, for God's sake, was this one I wasn't expecting? And you know what? The amount of times we lose Pokemon to things you're not expecting in these sort of Nuzlocke runs, like it's that sort of thing when you get jumped by a rival is where you end up losing a Nuzlocke. So yeah. Anyway, we came into the gym with the world's most annoying puzzle. Not annoying because it's hard, annoying because it takes so long. It takes so long to wait for every single stupid punching bag. But more on that in a minute. Onion managed to literally remove every single obstacle in its way. Onion is just too good. And then it was time. Oh, it was time for the puzzle. I hate this stupid puzzle. It is so annoying. Like, I cannot express how annoying it is. Like, why? What possible purpose is there for this to exist? Why? I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't see the point. Someone please tell me. It is so dumb. It's literally the dumbest thing in the world. Just at least move the punching bags faster. Anyway, I then realised that I hadn't healed my Pokemon and had to go back to the Pokemon Center. And you know the good thing about puzzles? When you leave the gym, you get to do them all over again. Like, stop it! It's so boring. It took literally so much time of my life. Like when I die, eventually when I die, I will lay on my deathbed thinking, why did I bother to do this stupid gym? I wish I hadn't have done it just because of this stupid punching bags. Anyway, it was time to take on Maylene, and I genuinely figured we might be able to pull this one off with no deaths. So let's see how we got on. It's a pretty tense match, this one. Like I say, I felt kind of pressure because I felt we might be able to do it with no deaths. We left with Thanos Jr. holding the Choice Scarf, Aerial Ace with Technician. Absolutely saw the end of Medicham, which was really nice. Then Infernape came out next. I had a quick look at what Infernape has, like moveset wise, because I didn't know what it would have, and I checked its speed stat and stuff, and I was just trying to work out, like, if we outspeed holding the choice scarf, do we one-shot it? And I just wasn't sure, like, do we one-shot it? Is it worth trying? And in the end, I looked at my speed stat. With the choice scarf, problem is Thanos just isn't very fast. So even with the choice scarf, it's not that fast. And it all depended on whether or not Infernape was max speed or not. And honestly, I just wasn't sure. This took me so long. Because if I got it wrong, it would have been dreadful. So in the end, I switched to Nibbler, and it was a good choice. Fire Punch didn't do hardly anything to us. We went for the Moonblast. It Mach Punched for some reason, I'm not sure why, but it let us off the hook there. We nailed a Moonblast. Absolutely nailed a Moonblast. The leftovers gave us some health back. Hyper Potion brought it back up to full, but we nailed another Moonblast, taking it over half and giving us more leftovers recovery, so we were feeling pretty good. This thing did not have Ice Punch, and we took it down with a third Moonblast. We were done, feeling awesome. 2 Pokemon down, we'd lost none, going so well. Next up was Toxicoke. Now, obviously, we aren't going to stand on this thing. We are max HP, max special attack on this Altaria. So even with that max HP, we're not taking a Poison Jab or a Gunk Shot. So I switched out into Gengar because I figured he can take the Poison Jab. This thing has Sucker Punch. It's definitely going to go for Sucker Punch on Gengar, right? Which meant I could pretty much, at least I hoped, get a free switch into Pafrank. So I did, and I was right. Sucker Punch. Missed. Well, it didn't affect us. Went for the Z Headbutt. We outsped. Nailed this thing. Nailed this this thing. And we were gone. We were 3 Pokemon in, hadn't lost a Pokemon yet. Machamp came out. Now I was confused. What the hell's Machamp going to do? Really, really not sure. So I figured I'd switch into Nibbler again. Machamp went for a Protect. It didn't do anything. It's Toxic Orb went off, so we knew it was going to be Guts Machamp. Having a quick think, I went for a Moonblast. I didn't think this thing could touch us. We nailed it with a Moonblast. Literally nearly took it out. Special attack failed, which meant nothing. Close combat did a big chunk, but not quite enough. I really didn't think close combat would do that much, to be perfectly honest with you. But there we go. Machamp was down. 4 Pokemon down. No losses. Now it's Lucario. This thing definitely had Bullet Punch. We were not staying in because we would be absolutely dead. Deadsies. As it turns out, by the way, this Lucario does not have Bullet Punch. It's a special Lucario, which is pretty nice. But either way, it's timid Lucario, and we were definitely being outsped. And obviously, like a Flash Cannon would have killed us here. So I went into Pafrank, took the Flash Cannon, and I realised we take a lot of damage, but it was under half. So I figured this thing's going to outspeed us. It has a Focus Sash, right? But we outsped it. I thought we were going to underspeed it. It would hit us with a Flash Cannon. We'd get the close combat off, and then we could switch on the heal. But we outsped it. But somehow we outsped it, and Pafrank went down. I was so upset. Pafrank is literally my favourite Pokemon in this run so far. It's so annoying. But it is what it is. And then she used the Hyper Potion the second time round. Aerial Ace did over half, and with the Choice Scarf we were always going to outspeed. We killed the Lucario, and out came the Gallade, and guess what? We killed that too. But man, we lost Pafrank. Anyway, we had our 4th gym badge, and we should be happy about that. But for some reason, I wasn't happy. I was so annoyed we lost Gallade there. I really thought we would underspeed it so that we would get hit with the Flash Cannon, survive, and then we could switch when it heals. But somehow we outsped, even though it was timid, and I thought it would just be max speed. So, there we go. What can we do? I'm sorry, Pafrank. Anyway, here's the box, guys. Have a little look. Have a little look at, not in this box. This is the box full of dead Pokemon. But in the other box, you know, have a think. Who do you want me to bring next? We'll bring any of these guys along. You guys choose the party that we use. I only switch it up when it comes to the gyms. So yeah. Serious note. We are nearly at 300 subscribers. We are nearly at 300 subscribers. I would love to get there soon. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Consider leaving likes on the videos, comments on the videos. It all really helps me out. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave a link to my friend Rhett's Nuzlocke here, just above here. Go and check it out. It's a little bit more story based. It's really fun. He's playing Let's Go Eevee. It's a really, really cool little story. You guys will love it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.